friends, it's Becca with Beautiful Miss Plans. I am here to plan the first week of, April, and I am not prepared. And we actually may do a little bit more than we normally do and take off all the stuff because it is currently Thursday actually, but there's only 3 more days in March and I think I'm done. I think I'm done with the westerny feel. So yeah, let's open our pouch. As normal for me, I'm using the Cocoa Daisy kit, which is like, I think it's called like Cake Flight, maybe. Trying to get my stuff out. So I think we're supposed to have like a pretty clear week. So I don't think I'm gonna use the rain. I think I'm gonna wait. So let's see what we got. I guess maybe we should start functional like we normally do, and then maybe as we go, I'll figure out what I want to use. I'm trying to kind of pull out functional and stuff that I will use journaling, but I won't use here. Okay, I'll set this stuff. Put that there. Okay. So I mentioned this when I did my monthly setup, but I have 2 things here. I have this mild liner, which is Soda Blue, and then I pulled this Zig Clean Dot marker in Summer Sun. So that's what we're gonna use. So I guess we'll start, well, we always start by taking care of this area over here. I'm filming a little bit earlier than normal because my husband's off tomorrow for Good Friday. Their company gives them the day off, and it's just, I think because a lot of people end up calling in because, or not calling in, there's no calling in. They end up taking the day for traveling and whatnot. So this first week is super quiet. So we'll have mallets on Tuesday and Thursday, math wings, no open library, and then my husband has a scout planning meeting. And I think that's it. I feel like there's something I'm missing, but I don't think there is. Shoo, it is Repatha week, so let's start there. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what has happened recently that we can talk about. What happened? Oh, I don't think when I last filmed, my husband and son had not left for their trip yet to their scout thing to the zoo. So it was actually, I mean, it was their scout troop did it, but it's a sleeping bag safari, I think is what it's called, but like groups can do it. So there was like a family group there, and in addition to my son's scout troop, so it's not like just a scout event, and it was at the Omaha Zoo. So something, if you're ever interested in something like that, might be something worth looking into. I don't know how often they do it, but they just did one. So they had a great time. So my husband picked my son up a little bit early from school, and they headed off. I get a call, however, not too far into their trip from my husband saying, "Did you pack our son extra pants?" And I said, well, I mean, he has his sweatpants that I sent for him to sleep in. Why? He got sick in the car. So we have kids that get so car sick. So we use Kids Dramamine. But my husband didn't have time to get it into his stomach like 30 minutes before they started driving. Plus my son had pizza party today. Plus he had pizza for lunch, separate pizza incidents, but pizza all the same. So I can hear in the background him say, "I was too much pizza." It's like, kind of sounds like it, buddy. So he got sick in the car. So we had to wear sweatpants all weekend or all weekend, it was like 24 hours because his pants were gross. And he had a bag, but I don't know. don't know what happened exactly. Obviously, I did not see it. I was not there. But poor boy. Luckily, I had packed sweatpants and not just like a set of pajamas for him, because that would have been extremely unpleasant being in his pajama pants. So I don't know what my husband would have done. Okay, I don't 100% remember what I was saying, but I think I was talking about pajama pants. Luckily, I didn't just put in pajamas, and I put in sweatpants, so he ended up wearing those all, you know, the entire time, but it's okay. They were supposed to go on a night hike, but the temperatures plummeted, like it got real cold. So they toured the Desert Dome, which is where they were staying, and there's nothing that day. They ended up doing that again in the morning because, again, like real cold temperatures. So none of the animals were outside anyway. However, the next morning, they got to go over to the aquarium because that was open a little earlier, and my son got to see like back behind the tank, and the guys like scuba diving in there, switching out stuff. So that was kind of fun. And then they were welcome to stay. And there's nothing after school. And walk around the zoo. And originally, I think my husband was planning on coming home pretty quickly, but apparently my son was like, how about we stay till noon, get lunch, and then come home? So that's what they did. But they walked like the entirety of the zoo. But he had a good time, and it's good that my son got some extra time with Dad. In case you don't know, I have 2 daughters, 1 son. Son's in the middle. So, you know, middle child and only boy. Sometimes he just needs a little extra. So that's going to drive me nuts. That's fine. We're trying not to think about it. There's nothing on Friday. It's a really quiet week. I see that now. Knock on wood, nothing comes up. So they walked around the whole zoo and got back kind of mid-afternoon-ish. So they had a good time. The girls and I watched a double feature of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs on Friday night with pizza, and then we did like we had Good Sense and Scooby movies on Saturday, and yeah, so it was a very chill time. And yeah, they had a really, really good time. So I'm glad that they went. So yeah, so that's how that outing went. I realized that, like, my last video I talked about it, but I didn't, you know, that they were going. So that was all good. I'm trying to think of what else happened in the last, like, week. Please. Nothing has happened. Nothing else has happened. It's been really quiet, which I'm not going to argue too much, although the weather has been really funky. So the weather has been like super, super funky. So let's see, Monday it had cooled down. Tuesday, I'm trying to think of the progression of this weather. Tuesday, we walked through snow and ice pelting us in the face. Oh, right. Monday, in the afternoon, we had hail, then rain. No, we had rain, then hail. Then the sun immediately came out. Then we had thunder. Then we had some more rain. And then we had some more hail. And then we had a rainbow. It was the oddest collection of things. I don't know. It was weird. It was a weird day. And then the next day, on Tuesday, we walked in the morning because we always walk to school, and we were getting pelted by snow and ice, and man, did it hurt, and man, was it cold. Like, it was a bitter, bitter, bitter cold. It was very unpleasant. So yeah, that was less than fun. I want to use this one. I kind of do because it's just my husband going. It's a scout planning meeting, but I'm gonna put it down. And then since then it has warmed up. So yesterday it was fairly chilly. And then, but it kind of warmed up a little bit in the afternoon, got up into 40s maybe. And then today, the morning wasn't bad, and it's supposed to get up into the 60s. And then tomorrow, but we're back in the 70s. So, you know, I don't know. This weather's been something else. I think we're supposed to kind of level out into the 60s soon, and I will gladly take it. Okay, I had to put together a Kinder Joy toy. What was this? This was Math Wings. But I don't know. I think the weather's supposed to kind of level back out into the 60s, some 70s, but it was just been kind of funky. But yeah, I'm done with the cold, so I have not enjoyed walking through the cold the last couple days. I want to put away the heavy stuff. I don't want it out still. Okay, I think that's all the functional because it's such a quiet week. So don't think I want to use the rainy stuff yet because it's just supposed to be a nice week. So I'm kind of leaning towards maybe the hot air balloons. This different sheet. There's a lot of hot air balloons. So, I mean, because like we could use this one here or this one here. It kind of will go around this. Let's go with the hot air balloons. We have that one, and then we'll just scatter a few around, I think. And I really like the colorful one. One there. I mean, there are these flowers we could use as well because the hot air balloons are somewhat big. I kind of want to use this one to bring over some of the yellow over here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put down washi tape. I guess we'll do, we could go really simple and just do like polka dots at the bottom. Just because the birds nor the flowers kind of feel like they go. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I didn't cut that well again. We will. Kind of put it here into Monday because I never have a lot of Monday tasks because the grocery store. By the time I go to the grocery store and get home, I just have less going on. I feel like we need something up here, and then, which you can't see, but I feel like we need something up there. Maybe one of the blues up there. We could do this one up there, the one I said that I liked. I don't know. Sometimes I like a kit, but for some reason I struggle with how to put it all together. And we have the smaller blue size one that we could do kind of here. Or maybe up over this direction. But then I still feel like there's something that's needed here. Kites feel random. There's no smaller ones. There's this one with the clouds. I think that's attached to that quote. Yeah, it is. I don't know. I want it over there or kind of over this way. Maybe over this way. Like that. Do I need something here? No. I sometimes go and decorate as the week goes on if it just feels empty. Something I do want to do over here is I want to take it out of this cover and all of this stuff and switch it over, because technically it is still, I'm trying to think of what month it is, March, but I think I'm done. I'm done with this. So I'm going to pull out of this one, this was the Planner Perfect B6 Marigold. And we are going to switch over to, I got this in the mail the other day, Summer, which I feel like goes fairly well. So let's take, first of all, my sticky note off the front. I don't even remember what my sticky note was for. Take this cover out. Ooh. Put to the side. Let's grab our new cover. Put it into the I have to trim this one. Apparently I didn't cut it particularly great. Yeah, we need to trim it just a hair. It's like tall on that end for some reason. It wasn't close enough. I don't know if that's enough. Nope, not quite enough. I don't know why I was long on this one. Apparently I didn't cut them quite the same. I'm trying not to cut off too much. I think that should be enough. There we go. So we have our new cover. I don't know if I'll put something on the front or not. And then I think I normally just put it through like this second string. Have a page here. I normally just put it through like so. Don't mind the rustling behind me. My daughter is playing with Play-Doh. And then we have it like that. And then what I did last month, which I really liked, was I took off some of these to keep in here, just so I had them handy. And then same, don't mind the noise, I know it's loud. Let's see, I have a couple clips, at least one clip. I don't know about my other clips. So let's go back to this page. Put this on. Generally, I will mark. Alright, and I like to have a clip on my monthly just because I don't know that I'll keep this one. I might look through like my past Cocoa Daisy ones because I don't always like things that stick, like that sticks way out. Or I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, so we'll come back to this because I'm not convinced, because that just sticks much further out than I would like. But I have a clip in here, and I wonder if this will make it too bulky to put it in here. I probably won't. I'll probably just kind of keep that off to the side, and yeah, so I think that's it. This is the new cover I'm switching to. It's called Summer. I think it kind of goes pretty well. I probably will use it for this month, and I probably actually will use it for next month too. I don't know if anyone's seen the previews for it, but it's like a gardening theme, and it was really pretty. So let's put these stickers back in the front in this pocket I keep here. And yeah, so I think that's it. I think that's all I got. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.